Hey everyone, Katie with Yuma Territorial Promotions here. We are a week behind our schedule due to some technical difficulties. Sorry about that. I'm going to be taking Meg's place. She's out this week. So I am doing her jump rope the line, don't pole vault it. What we're talking about when we're talking about the line is we're talking about the line where it's the socially acceptable jokes. But if you go past that line, not just jokes really, I mean we're talking about anything, any stunts or anything like that. If you go past that line, you start going into the zone. If you've a good example is you think about the cartoons you watched as a kid. When you had watched them as a kid, they were funny, they were, you enjoyed them, and there were a few jokes that your parents laughed at too. If you've ever gone back and re-watched them as an adult, you realized why your parents were laughing, and that some of the jokes were a little bit adult and a little bit risque, but they weren't so much that kids would get them. So it was enough to keep everybody entertained, and they were jump roping the line with that. So we're talking about the innuendos, the out-uendos, the between-uendos for advertising and marketing yourself. That's an example of jump roping the line. An example of pole vaulting the line would be there is a TV show called Jackass. I think most of you have heard of it or seen it. Also turned into 3 movies. It actually ended up being very successful for them. So if you're going to go big or go home, I guess go that way. But they pretty much said, what line? And the line was, 3 counties back by the time they'd already even began starting. So, that's another example. If you're talking about publicity stunts, if you've watched some of my videos in the past, I told a story about shooting off cannons at a gun show. Like I said, they were just sound charges, and they were actually very reduced sound, but police were called and everything, and it was a little bit of a publicity stunt. No, I didn't get in trouble, but still. That was jump roping the line. I could have gotten in a lot of trouble, but that was just right at that line. A pole vaulting for a publicity stunt would be there is a certain anti-gun group, usually college girls, that use adult novelty items, usually rather large ones, and their slogan is "Roosters, not Glocks." Actually, it's a little more catchier than that, and it rhymes. But that is very definitely pole vaulting. And if you're going for shock factor, I guess that's the way to go. But I'm sure even hardcore gun control people are shaking their head and going, "That's not the image we want out there." So just remember that you can jump rope the line, go back and forth. If people start to go, ooh, come back a little bit, come back to this side of the line for a little while, and then go back, jump rope back and forth, have fun with it, skip a little bit with it. The edgier it is without going too crazy, the more attention you're going to get, and you're going to pique people's interest. But if you go way out there, you're going to get the shock factor that you want, and then people are just going to go, oh my goodness, no thank you. So that's pretty much it. Next week we're going to do a summary on this whole series of Sell Yourself. And this has been Katie with Yuma Territorial Promotions. Have a great day.